Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today, doing something I've never done before. That's a solo duck hunt. Now, I know, as you can tell, it is not the wee morning hours that it should be, but I don't get very many of those off. So I'm gonna just try a little public afternoon duck hunt. First time I've ever done this. And I think I got a spot that is probably as good as anything. So, I got a lot of packing in to do. Got myself some decoys, got myself my gun, my waders, my bag, and a good attitude. So that's what we're going with today, and hopefully it works out for us. I do want to give a shout out to my sister for hooking me up with some stuff for the beginning here of my first aid kit. So yeah, here's what she got me so far. She's got me whatever the heck these things do. Yeah, you know, scissors, clamp, tweezers, suture kit, some tape. I always called it vet wrap, but there's actual name for it. I don't know what that is. And a tourniquet. So yeah, there's the beginning. There's a lot more stuff to add. I mean, I don't even have the basic band-aids yet because I forgot to buy them. So yeah, still adding stuff to it. That's my plan. I gotta have something just in case. So anyway, that's what I got going on here. Let's go see if it's a good day or a bad day. Well, I finally got I finally got my mess drug out here. Threw out a couple deeks. Thought I'd show you guys what was going on before I got too set up. I did bring a couple goose floaters along. I've been, you know, hearing and seeing and all sorts of fun stuff that they make good confidence decoys, so I thought I'd just sort of tuck them off to one side. I figure they can't hurt anything, right? Geese actually open up for 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, this next weekend. So if I'm lucky, I'll get to go out and, you know, shoot some geese sometime. But, you know, I want to go shoot some ducks. Hopefully it works. I'm just going to start out with, I know I'm going to get some flack from some of you guys about hunting in the afternoon. If that's the only time you have to hunt, isn't that better than nothing? It is for me. I'm working on it. Maybe someday I'll be fortunate enough to, you know, be able to hunt mornings, but we'll get there. So anyway, I'm going to chuck these decoys out and hopefully everything goes smooth. All right, tell me if I did it really, really bad. So I've got about a half dozen sitting over there. I don't know why I put that one there, but that's where it landed. I got the old Spoonzilla here in the middle. Then I've just got a little line that sort of runs off, and then the two goose decoys there. I'll show you guys a look from a little bit further away. But hopefully, you know, it works. We'll see. The wind will be directly to my back. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know how many times I can say hopefully, but I am hopeful. So yeah, the one thing that has me really, really interested is I saw a mink, which is honestly the first mink I've seen in Kansas. Now grant, I don't get up along the waterways very often, but I saw a mink, and all I could think is, man, I really wish I could catch that guy. And then while walking around, there's a couple muskrat lodges out here, which makes sense because mink love muskrat. But anyway, trapping season's coming. I'm pumped. It's less than a month away. It's only about 2 weeks away, 2.5 weeks away. Ooh, it's getting here close. It's getting here pretty quickly. But yeah, obviously this is not the first time someone's hunted this particular area, but I'm gonna be parked over here. I'm just gonna sit down here in the tall stuff. The furthest decoys, I stepped it off. The furthest ones are at 30 yards, just for reference sake. But yeah, now we wait. I do know though, I am about, I think just a little over 2 hours early, but I want to make sure I got a spot, which I wasn't too afraid of that. But I wasn't positive where I was going to set up, but I wanted to go try it. So yeah, here we are. I'll let you guys know if something changes. Okay, well, I saw a few coots come down here, and I was like, I still got an hour before the ducks even should get remotely close to this place. Coots are open. Let's go give them a try. And I got one. Hopefully there's a few more in here. Maybe I limit a coots. Wouldn't that be cool? We're up there. All right, you crazy diving little suckers. Where'd you go? That is too easy. I know there's one more somewhere here. Find my shell. Oh, there he goes. Well, I got 3. I'm not gonna complain about that. That was fun. I'm just so glad to shoot something. And honestly, I've never really shot coots before. I've seen them, but yeah, hey, on the board, even though it's just coots. And I mean, I've got 12 more to go, but yeah, let's pick them up. Maybe I'll be like extra lucky and won't be banded. All right, old mud hen number 1. They're a crazy looking bird. Well, that's cool. All right, there's one. Let's go pick the other 2 up. All right, coot number 2. Yep, well, they have a weird feeling to them. They're almost squishy. And finally the last one, which is actually the first one. There we are. They're a pretty color, actually. I kind of like them. Some weird feet though. I mean, yeah. Anyway, there we go. I'm not sure why that shooting coots makes me so happy right now, but it does. Well, as you can imagine, I got bored. And so I'm gonna go walk down. There's only one other person here at the marsh that I've seen. And they are, oh, there's a guy walking in down there. I don't want to bug him too much, but yeah, I'm walking along the main dike and just picking up shells. For what's the worst that can happen? There we are. I got hot. Those waders, it was just too much today. But I'm gonna go put them back on, turn the mojo on. Been hearing the guy that I was walking towards down there, as he walked in, he shot at a duck anyway. One mallard came off of there, swung around, swung down to the other side of the marsh where I know a guy is, and I heard 2 shots and then what sounded like could be either, I mean, it was obviously a 3rd shot, but it could also have been a finisher shot. So I don't know. Either way, heard a shot over there, heard 3 shots over there. Guess maybe it's time. Kind of doubt it, but I'm gonna turn the mojo on anyway. Well, I'm having no problem decoying seagulls right now. Pretty good at that. But you know, 'tis that time of year. All right, well, I'm hearing a little bit more shooting here and there. Finally saw a duck. Shoveler cruised on past. Didn't really have much interest. Wasn't in a hurry, but he didn't really look at me that much. So I hear other people hitting some birds, or at least it sounds like it. People are still showing up to the marsh. Think that there's at least 6 or 8 vehicles now. But yeah, hopefully it picks up from here on out. Yeah, I know I started calling. I just started this year. That's why it sucks. But anyway, hey, good to see some ducks finally. Well, I can think of worse ways to spend an afternoon, but you know, I've seen 3 ducks that were close. I just saw a group of like 30, but half miles a little bit further than what I'm comfortable with shooting at. But yeah, anyway, hopefully, you know, I got another half-hour shooting light, something like that. Maybe things will change. But it's been a long evening. I don't know what kind of bird that is. Probably can't see him very well. Decoyed beautifully, right in the hole. Well, I had called my own hunt 4 minutes early because like, oh, I haven't seen anything for like over 45 minutes. Let's call it. And of course, that's when that group came through. And I didn't lead him enough. Oh well, anyway, yeah. Maybe a morning hunt sometime, you know? I'll do better sometime. But, you know, I didn't get my first duck, my first solo public duck today, but it'll happen. It'll happen sometime soon, I have a feeling. So, anyway, let's get everything picked up and go back to the truck. Well, half mile out, it's a long trip with let's see what I had. I had 17 duck floaters, 2 goose floaters, and then all my other gear. I'm worn out. I need to like start working out or something because it should not weigh on me that much. But anyway, yeah, I'm leaving, obviously. As I got into the truck, a whole 10, probably 15 minutes, I didn't really look. We'll say 15 minutes after shooting light. Just getting in the truck, getting ready to leave, and I hear shots go off. One thing that seems to trip a lot of people up here in Kansas, at least it tripped me up at first, was waterfowl shooting light ends at sunset. So at sunset, you know, no more shooting. I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, well, duh, why not? But if you are a deer hunter, like I shot deer before I shot waterfowl, and shooting light is a half hour after sunset. And so that really kind of tripped me up a bunch because you can shoot a half hour before on both deer and waterfowl, but only on waterfowl is it at sunset compared to deer anyway. But anyway, yeah, so just remember your shooting times. I hope you guys didn't hate the video too much, and yeah, hopefully I'll get out on a more successful hunt here soon. So anyway, see you guys on the next one.